So I said, well, okay, we gonna talk about it tonight. And when you go out there in the morning, you call us and we'll tell you. That's kind of the way I look at it.
I say let's do it.
But
I mean, Joel, what do you think? I mean, to
happy.
me, it's a pretty looking place.
I would say text him tonight, and I look at it like if it ain't the Lord's will, it ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Share the good news.
Yeah. We got it signed today.
We're excited.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
We're going to make a hunting paradise out of it.
That's exactly right. Okay, here we go. We are headed off for Labor Day weekend. We're gonna see the new place. We're gonna work on stands, put out cameras, the whole works. Here we go, we are off. We're gonna have a good time. All right, away we go, huh, Mama?
Even the hurricane couldn't stop.
Even the hurricane couldn't stop us. Thank you, Lord, for
Keeping them safe.
Yeah, I heard that it weakened actually as it was getting close to shore, so we're thankful.
Amid a lot of challenges of 2023, we were also really blessed with a new farm.
Right, too. This would be a great boat stand and even better than this thing. All right, up September the 1st.
I'm liking it gooder and gooder.
Oh, this is even better than I hope.
All kinds of timber. When I hear him say back up just a little bit, I back up.
Do Granddaddy. They still talk about him in the bush hog.
What's the bush hog story?
They was going when they're still at the old church, and they had where the parsonage had been or something, and they tore some of that down, and it was a bunch of old junk growed up there, and all kinds of stuff. Well, Daddy come down there with his old tractor to help, you know, and had a bush hog on the back, and of course the sides wasn't too good on the bush hog probably, and he took off down through there and going, you know, it's like Mr. Harris used to say, the bush hog's one of the best things for leveling ground and doing stuff if you don't mind tearing up your bush hog. And Granddaddy dropped that bush hog in there and stuff went everywhere, and I believe they all scattered. But they scattered and got out of his way.
Got it done, didn't it?
And do just like come crazy.
And do something a little different in this pocket.
Yeah. And see, this may not happen this year,
Right.
but that'd be a good project for next year when I'm up here for a long time.
I'm gonna hold the stand. You go up, you lift the ratchet loose, and climb back down, then we're gonna let the stand down, okay?
A lot of our videos go right into the excitement of the hunt, but the real work goes in all year long, getting everything ready for all the fun later.
One flip's a half of 100.
Well, it's such a beautiful day. We're out here at the range by my house. Dad's getting the crossbow sighted in. He's had to adjust the sights a little bit after having some repairs, maintenance done. And I'm trying to put the final touches on my compound to get ready for archery season. It is here, the weather's turning, and the deer are starting to move on the camera, so it's time. Here we go. Well, okay, here we go. It's gonna be our first morning bow hunt, and it's not actually that cold, but the wind is whipping around pretty hard. I guess maybe that's good if it covers the noise of some deer movement. Maybe it's bad if I don't know, if you're sitting in a ladder or a lock on, it's probably going to be a pretty miserable morning. So I'm going to hunt the new farm this morning, and I've got the blind, so I should be pretty comfortable. But it's just getting to it for the first time and figuring it out. Joel and Dad are at a different place, and I really hope Joel gets, there are a couple of big bucks where Joel's going, and I really hope one of them walks out. And he's so good with a bow, I'm pretty sure he could whack them if they get anywhere within 50 yards of him. So hopefully that's the case for him. And then kind of an exploratory morning for me. Everything is always that first day trying to get your gear figured out. And I got here late last night and realized I bought the wrong size broadheads. So we kind of pieced together some arrows for me. I'm trying not to let that get in my head and mess with my confidence. So anyway, it's the first day figuring things out, but hopefully in the middle of all that, some deer show up and we can have a good hunt. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm so pumped. Joel just sent a text. It's a little after 11. Absolutely nothing's happening around here except the wind blowing a lot. I got a really mysterious text this morning about them seeing a 8-point, and I couldn't decide who saw it and where it was and all this. Just got the text from Joel. I said, what are you guys doing? See anything? I was getting ready to head back, and Joel just replied with a picture. He's got it. He's standing over a buck with his bow. So excited. That was what I was hoping would happen this morning. We've been seeing some good deer at that place, and I'm so glad Joel connected opening morning. So cool. So I'm fixing to get down and go meet up with him. I want to see this deer in person. Yay. What you think, Mama?
I was thinking rejoicing in the camp.
Yeah, both of it. Yay! First tag of the season. Yay!
Yeah, I shot a buck this morning, a little after daylight, grounded him in. So.
Were y'all at Dave's or?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yay, Mama was hoping you got one at Dave's. That's awesome. Well, okay. We just finished taking care of Joel's buck, and they're finishing some things up, but I'm jumping on back out there. I'm returning to the scene of the crime where I missed a giant in the late season last year. Really, it was January of this year. So that's the plan. The wind's supposed to be right to get that exact same stand where I had that encounter with that big buck in January. So I'm headed over there. I'm gonna try to get in the tree. The wind is starting to die down a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too cold. But actually the weather has warmed up, and so it hasn't exactly been cold anyway. So that's the plan. Hopefully have a good evening and see some deer. Okay, day 2. I'm back in the blind at the new farm where I started the hunt, and we really need to be selective with the buck here. And then there's really, this is not a good place to shoot a doe because it's not very accessible. So tonight is just kind of a holdout for some big monster. If that happens, great. If not, we'll regroup tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. All right, that's the end of day 2. I had a lot of fun. A lot of deer were moving around, saw 5 of those, and the young buck that we're going to give a little more time. So it was a lot of fun. It was pretty exciting seeing that many deer run around. And hopefully tomorrow we got to figure out where to go. We've gone a lot of places already, but hopefully tomorrow we will get on some shooter deer and see what happens. Okay, it's day 3. Joel and I are headed back where we hunted this morning. We're going to hunt again this evening. I had an encounter with a doe that was, well, she basically outwitted me. But we'll see this evening if she or somebody else will come out. Would really like to get a shot at a doe. Would really like Joel to get a doe as well. So hopefully we see something shootable today. And I got a little more sense since she came out at daylight. I didn't have a lot of familiarity with the area. This evening, should know where I am and hopefully can make it happen.
Almost at dark, a doe walked just about under my stand. As I was looking at her, I also looked up and realized there was a big buck on the opposite end of the cornfield. I'm convinced the buck was one we saw only once on camera. He doesn't have tall tines, but he's really wide and would be a buck I'd be thrilled to have for a first archery buck. It kept getting darker and darker, and I finally realized if I don't do something, he's never coming this way. So I pulled out my grunt call and just gave it one long grunt. I think I was surprised the grunt call actually worked, but sure enough, he started my way looking for his challenger. I kept ranging him just outside of 40 yards, but he didn't want to step into the woods. And with it getting darker every second, I didn't think I had much choice but to go ahead and take a shot.
Okay, I hope it was a good hit. I don't know, we're gonna see what happens, so we'll see. We're gonna give her lots of time and then we'll go see.
After dark, Joel came down and we found my arrow. It was a clean miss. It was hard to be too disappointed this year because the real story was starting this new chapter with the new farm.
Alright, well then let's put one on that.
Looking back, the highlight was not only seeing Joel take a Missouri whitetail, but also all the fun times together.
I can't wait to see this deer. Yes! First buck of the season down. So excited for Joel, his first morning of the bow hunt. Here we go.
I was thinking rejoicing in the camp.
Yeah,